Hello everyone, today I am going to be showing you what's new in the 1.16.4 snapshot. The latest version at the time of this video is 1.16.4 pre-release 2. There is some bugs that they fixed along with the social interaction screen. Basically lets it mute certain players, not muting everyone else. Maybe this will trick it. P. This is what happens. All hidden blocked. No blocked players. You can't block yourself. And if you thought the video was going to be this short, for some reason jumping feels floaty. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's my lag. This computer isn't that good. In fact, it's probably like the worst computer for playing Minecraft ever. And if you're wondering why I'm punching dirt, it's just because I like to punch dirt all the time. That's really all they added. And the default key is P. There should be a close to land button. Hello. You can't block yourself. Sorry about that. And anyway, let's get started with the tips and tricks. I generated a super flat because those aren't very laggy to generate, but since many of these tips have something to do with something other than flat ground, I'll have to pause the video right here. We're back. Anyway, let's get started with the tips after it stops lagging. You can expect this to happen for the rest of the video. Let me just teleport to the plains. Oh, it was 47 blocks away. That's a lot less laggier. Tip number 1. When you're in survival, you can shift click to teleport items from your inventory into a container into your help bar. If you're in creative mode and you're not in the survival inventory tab, shift clicking an item will just delete it, which makes sense. Tip number 2. Never dig straight down. This is what will happen. We digged 1 block away. We could have fell into that cave. And then we wouldn't have known where we were. If we were in survival, we would have trouble. If we were new. And this is why you should never dig straight down. Another thing never to do is to spam TNT. Please don't. When you shift click an item in the creative inventory right here, it should just give you 64 and instantly teleport it. This is what happens when you mindlessly spam a bunch of TNT. You can hear my mouse clicks. That means I'm trying. This is what happens. I'm gonna stay away because this is probably a lag machine. Isn't there any way to get rid of the explosion thing? No, there isn't. Annoying. Anyway, if you spam like from there to there, that probably crashed the already bad computer I have. Tip number 3. Keep your render distance at its default. If you have a worse computer, feel free to drag that down to 4 or something. But keep it at 8. There is no reason to have it at 16. Unless the server requires it to load things properly. Another thing you should never do. Here's another tip. Wait. Enchanted golden apple. Okay, this is what you should never do. Hunger 5 for 60 seconds. Did I just put hunger 60? Hunger 10. Anyway, the point is never neglect your hunger. There should be a way to instantly attribute myself There's no hunger. That's annoying. Anyway, the point is never neglect your hunger. Another thing never to do is never waste those notch apples. It's not going to help. Don't spam those notch apples. Wait until their effects wear out. Or slightly before that. Tip number 3. Never use 1.12.2. It's slow and buggy. But you're like, but it is the most stable modding version that has a bunch of mods for it. Well then, unless you've got a really good PC and you're willing to take the risk of having your world crash all the time, then I would suggest not to. Believe me. Here's a story for you. So once upon a time, I was using 1.12.2. That was the latest moddable version and 1.13 came out, but I didn't see it in the list because Forge was rewriting itself. And no, I don't think Fabric existed at that time. Anyway, then because I tried to, when it came out, I only found 5 mods, so I decided to stick to 1.12.2 because I could not detach myself from my mods. They weren't exactly mine. They weren't mine at all. Then, until like 1.15 came out, I was just stuck on 1.12.2. Till I finally killed it. just went to 1.15.2. Yeah, it was 1.15.2. Anyway, tip number 5. Never neglect your water. Right now, I'm swimming. Never do this. Anyway, never neglect your water. Tip number 6. Toggle. Set the sneak to toggle sneak. It helps. Also sprint as well. That was made vanilla in 1.15. So people who are stuck on 1.7.10 or 1.12.2, sorry. You'll need to use a mod for that. Like better. No, I'm not going to say it. Okay, fine. Better sprinting. It's really not needed on modern Minecraft versions unless you want to change your flight speed, and you can do that in vanilla now. So there's no need for the better sprinting mod anymore. Well, at least I think so. I remember seeing a fly speed thing. Generic flying speed. Base set 10. And how do I set it? Anyway. Anyway, tip number 7. Never use gold tools. These are trash. This is trash. This is good. This is valuable. This is only useful if you want to stop piglins from attacking you. But this, well, let's see how much use we get out of it. I will say that gold tools are very fast. Well, it's not like these are fast. Well, an iron pickaxe would last longer. I wasn't counting. Bro, you know what? It's horrible. The durability is horrible. Now I'm going to do that again, but I'll count the blocks this time. I'm going to count the blocks this time. 1, 2, wait, never. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. You only got 32 blocks out of that. 32. An iron pickaxe lasts a lot longer. a lot longer. Does a wooden pickaxe break that fast? I'll try to see if a wooden pickaxe does better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think the wooden pickaxe is actually lasting longer. It should tell you the durability of the tool. Okay, y'all get the idea. Even a wooden pickaxe lasts longer. I will tell you, the golden tools are fast, but they weren't always that way. I had terrible room. Anyway, tip 8. When you find a beehive, don't destroy it. Put a campfire under it and start farming from them. And then you can get yourself a lot of honey bottles, which admittingly aren't as good as cooked pork chops in real life, but still. I mean, in Minecraft, but still. Egg. Get rid of it. I hit the... Oh yeah, I forgot. Shift click, shift click, shift click. Tip 8. Check the bonus chest. If you have it on, you can have some good stuff in it. A wooden axe does 7 attack damage. Is that the same as a diamond sword? Bro! The only difference is the durability and the fact that this attacks faster. This and this do the same damage on Java. I'm not sure on Bedrock though. And if you don't even let it charge, you're probably doing like 1 damage. Bro, that is crazy. I did not notice that until now because most of the time I play creative mode on Java and I play survival on Bedrock because I have a Nintendo Switch, which is so much better than this computer. I might do a trip down memory lane video. You know, where we go into old Minecraft versions. And tip number 10. Use Optifine. Has a bunch of features like zoom, which I can't show you because I'm on the pre-release 1.16.4 pre-2 because that was the first part of this video was all about. I just cannot believe these do the same damage. A diamond sword and a wooden axe both do 7 damage. That is just weird. How can wood do the same amount of damage as diamond? That doesn't make any sense. The most OP weapon. This with sharpness V or 5. This does 13 attack damage now. That's all that sharpness 5 does. There's no sharpness 10. But if I put smite, oh, I can't do that. Probably because it has sharpness on it. Bro, this a netherite axe can already two-shot someone. Can you get it to the point where it one-shots someone? With sharpness like 20, we probably could. There's the enchanting command mod. I add the command called /EC. By default, you can do up to level 127. I think that can be changed in the config though. Did I already do tip number 10? Oh, if I already did, then there's a bonus tip. Tip 10/11. Never chuck items in lava. This is what will happen. Try to dispose an item in lava, and you try to get rid of that lava bucket there, and then you try to get rid of that diamond sword and that wooden axe. If we weren't lucky, we could have actually accidentally dropped our bucket that has sharpness V on it. It's just more satisfying when you say V rather than 5. It's just more satisfying. Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna leave it like that.